Wanted_Neko asked, "What was your high school controversy?" Slicksuit23 said, "Staff faculty took a student to prom as a date." CGI Bin Laden said, "We had a whole school meeting in the auditorium about these little things people were making with paperclips that snapped and felt like a bee sting when you were hit with them. Not only did it raise awareness of the thing throughout the entire school, they were stupid enough to show us how to make them and use them to inflict bee stings." Totag M416 said, "Kid got expelled for calling a teacher an alleged pedo. Fast forward, we're all graduated, and guess who's on the news for being a pedo? Mr. Teacher." Thepitz said, "Over winter break, my freshman year math teacher got caught meeting what he thought was a 12-year-old boy at a McDonald's the next state over. Trunk had lube, condoms, wine coolers, the whole 9 yards. The worst part was, I found out I wasn't actually an A student in math. I think he just had a crush on me." Funky_grandma said, "One of the teachers was behaving very inappropriately towards his female students. We at the school newspaper wrote a story about it. It was censored by the principal. The journalism teacher argued that our paper was a forum for student expression and could not be censored by the school. The principal disagreed. There was a big hubbub about it, and in the end, the story didn't run. The teacher in question was also the town sheriff, so that might have had something to do with it." Bring Back Sly Cooper said, "I think I told this story somewhere on Reddit before, but anyway, our principal at the time was a cool dude. Big supporter of the arts programs, super involved with everyday operations. Dude spent more time in the halls and classrooms with teachers and students than in his own office. Well, the head of the school board hated this principal. Apparently, they would have screaming matches at school board meetings. One of the teachers reported one of the vice principals of sexual harassment and possible stalking after hours. The same day our principal learned about it, the school board head did too. He decided the principal was not taking it seriously enough and pretty much forced him into early retirement. This was seriously messed up, because he was the sole provider for his terminally ill wife, and was apparently like a year away from reaching some goal he had planned for her. Never found out if he made it happen. Well, the day we learned, he gave this 10-minute super passionate speech over the intercom. Not about his termination, but about how much he believed in all of us. Dude had teachers crying midday. After it was done, none of the teachers kept up with the day. They all rushed to the office to figure out what was happening. No one taught any lessons, just straight up started telling the students all the drama above. Apparently for teachers, just straight up packed their stuff and walked out. 2 or 3 others handed in a proper resignation by the end of the week. Now, in the same day, a different vice principal was in the middle of expelling a student. Parents, and a resource officer in the meeting. That ended up boiling over, and the student and her dad started fighting the resource officer. I swear they had every cop in the county swarm the school, because they ended up having to hogtie both the girl and her dad. The day ended a bit earlier, with officers escorting each individual classroom, the feed school. Buses to leave. Scipio 0421 said, "Several teachers refused to give football players any grade below an A. It got caught when one of the players noticed that he had missed 3 questions on a 20-question quiz and asked the teacher, in front of the class, why the grade was so high."
If you enjoyed this, drop your thoughts in the comments, like the video, and follow for more.